What I mean by that is, let's say current experience is being a dense piece of earth, walking around and thinking I'm the center of the universe and I'm on Earth somewhere on a planet. But as you dive into these kind of deeper meditations, you literally, not only your consciousness diffuses, so you start to feel yourself throughout the room. Your vision diffuses even. It's like you start to see everything sort of merge. Things don't feel so separate anymore. Everything changes. Your whole system changes. This is real. This is not something I'm making up. The great yogis and saints and sages have been sort of sharing this for thousands and thousands since the beginning of time. It's just now the teachings come right to your doorstep in Durham, where are we? Carborough. Right to Carborough. Right to your, that is a blessing.
Or to your phone.
Right? Or if we're streaming it online, and then people can tune in all over the world. Right? So you could use your phone to, get involved in the addiction, or you could use it to expand your consciousness, which is a very, very good point. You can use technology to expand, or you can make yourself small. I just mentioned the smallness because many people in the population are focused on the smallness of, so many commercial, and there's so many little ads and things like that sucks you in. So, but that's why also I'll stream these gatherings online so that they can tune in anywhere. We didn't do it today, but oftentimes I do it. And then you can actually feel the energy through the internet waves, which is awesome. That is one of the huge benefits of living in a technological society. If you're using the technology to expand your consciousness and your awareness, to increase your meditation, that's highly beneficial. And imagine if everyone was striving like that. Oh my gosh, we would have such a different world. We'd be living, I was mentioning, in a golden age.
You could go like this.
Just tap into the love, the joy, the bliss running through your entire being. Every word that you say is like nectar. What you speak, like the hummingbirds drink the nectar. Now imagine like lotus flowers coming out of your mouth as you're speaking. Every word is like pearls. That's what it would be like, especially if you clear your throat chakra. Oh my gosh. They say that when the guru speaks, every single word is so filled with sweetness that it strikes the very core of your heart and just breaks down all the walls, dissolves them. And you're so filled with love and joy. Imagine your words having that kind of impact. Wow, that would be extraordinary. Everywhere you walk, you leave a trail of flowers behind you. Someone psychic once spoke to me some years ago. She was working for this church, a minister of a church, somewhere in Canada, northern Canada or something, like Calgary. And she was reading each person, doing a reading, like some of those psychics, they do readings. So she went through, 30 people or something, and then she came to me last. She said, "Brian, would you like a reading?" I said, "Sure." And she speaks in front of everyone. She said, "Brian, I see you driving away in your van." At that time I was living in a van, had a bed in the van, named Persistence, by the way. I was driving away. She said, "I see you driving away, leaving a trail of flowers in your wake." And I thought, that's really sweet. Wouldn't it be nice to leave a trail of flowers wherever you go? Because energetically, I was suggesting even to someone, as you're walking on earth, imagine you're leaving footsteps of light on earth. So anyone else who treads there also will feel the light where you trod. That's powerful. You don't just walk unconsciously through earth, not thinking. If you've ever seen Thich Nhat Hanh, the Buddhist monks, that will walk like, 30 steps in an hour. And they're really focusing on mindful. Imagine leaving such a beautiful trail of love in your wake through just your steps alone. You don't even have to say a word. That's possible. That's what happens through walking the spiritual path naturally. I mean, so many beautiful things happen. And then everything unfolds beautifully in your life anyway. You don't have any more worries. You don't have any worries about money or friends or shelter or this or that. It all comes to you anyway. Because the universe wants to give you things. Wants to help you. You don't have to ask anymore. It just drops into your lap. And you're like, wow, this creation is delightful. You don't have to sit and that idea of manifesting things, There's a whole manifestation movement. I got to manifest things. Who cares about manifestation anymore? You don't even think about that. You just want God. God takes care of everything else. You don't have to follow manifestation and get things. Oh, I got to visualize lots of money, so I get lots of money. Money is like dust compared to the radiance of your own heart. Means nothing. This is your treasure. As I have said often before, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all shall be added unto you. The most true statement that was ever spoken.